Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our two newly released books, Football: A Love Story and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. The protege battles the teacher in the SEC championship game as Florida takes on Alabama, and looking at some coaching points or keys to victory for both teams in this ball game. Starting with Florida, I think the element of surprise offensively has to be in effect early on in this ball game. The one thing that can frustrate Nick Saban is when trick plays work against his defense. So if I'm Florida, I'll go with a little razzle-dazzle very early on in this ball game to keep Alabama's defense on its heels. And Trayon Harris's mobility, I think, could play a huge role in this ball game because he's a guy that can make plays inside and outside of the pocket, both passing and running, and he's going to have to utilize all of his talents to knock off Alabama. And defensively, it's about beating Derrick Henry to the spot. If they're able to clog up those running lanes and not give him a head start, he's easy to contain and bring to the ground. So you want to beat him to the spot by winning up front. And if they're able to do that, their linebackers should be able to clean up and bring him down and hold him to minimal gains. And for Alabama, I think this game is simple. On both sides of the ball, they have to win up front along the line of scrimmage. If they're able to control the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively, they'll win this ball game easily. And they can't be afraid to push the tempo. Sometimes offensively, you may want to go up tempo, no huddle, hurry up, whatever you want to call it. Don't be afraid to push the tempo offensively, and defensively, don't be afraid to send extra at Trayon Harris to dictate and force a bad decision. And Coker's accuracy has to be on point in this ball game because there's a guy out there on the flanks named Vernon Hargraves III that does a great job in reading the quarterback's eyes and also picking off passes. The biggest X factor in this game for the Florida Gators, I believe, will be the play of quarterback Trayon Harris and what he can do throwing the football. We know the Gators can get movement up front. We know Kelvin Taylor is a tremendous tailback, so they can run the football. But if this passing game can bring some semblance of balance to this offensive attack, they'll be very tough to beat. And for Alabama, I look at tight end O.J. Howard. I'm a big fan of his game and what he brings to the table both in the passing game and also in the run blocking department. I think if they can get him involved in the passing game early, it makes Florida have to worry about him and account for him taking that extra guy out of the box, thus allowing Derrick Henry more room to run the football. So Howard, I believe, will play a huge role in this ball game. I like Alabama in this ball game. I think this one will be a close one, and the Tide will struggle throughout this contest against the Florida Gators because, quite honestly, they are essentially the same team. Both teams get movement up front in the running game. Both have outstanding tailbacks. Defensively, they are fundamentally sound and have great talent in the secondary. I think the biggest X factor and deciding factor will be that you can trust Alabama's passing game more so than you can trust Florida's passing game. I think the Gators are a year away, but I do see Alabama coming away 2015 SEC champions.